Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to episode 79 of the Tutus podcast. I am Nana.
And I am Rose.
And together we are Tutus. All right,
Everybody's got a jingle.
we do. We do.
make up as we go along every week.
She always adds something onto it.
Okay,
Do you know what I'm
a little bit
saying?
of spice.
Yeah, a little bit of, we've got a special guest today, as you can see. If you can't see, go ahead on YouTube and watch the video. But we've got a lovely, lovely guest with us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Good afternoon. My name is Marc Thompson.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Marc Thompson. I'm a social justice activist, a health promoter, a man living with HIV, a black gay man, unapologetic about all of those. I'm from Brixton, or the People's Republic of Brixton, as I like to call it, the ends. And I'm just really delighted to be here. I've been around for a while, and I hope to tell you more about me and, whatever you want to know.
You're from South. Do you know what? Yeah, my girlfriend's from South. And she's like, yeah, my city. I'm just like, it's not a personality trait. Calm down.
Every chance you get.
Right.
It's a personality. It's too much.
It's a South thing, though. People from South are really proud.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Because there's not much down there. No, because the fact is, right, this is the furthest I've been north of the river for a while.
Oh, is
right?
it?
Yeah, for
okay.
a really long time. And South London is just a really special place. But I'm sure North Londoners do that, but we are really protected.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think North
especially
is
if you're from Brixton.
No, North
Yeah.
is the same.
North is not the same.
North is the same.
And South is really big. That's the thing as well. Like, it's huge. So many, so, I get it.
Yeah, we true.
But one thing I really wanted to talk about was Black love, because I know that's important to you.
Every day.
We're both in relationships with Black women, and we know the importance of it. Me personally, like, I am open to dating other people, but I probably wouldn't take it too far, just because I don't want to have to explain my. I don't have to explain
What
my
do you mean by
identity.
too far?
Please, guys.
We know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Anybody that's listening and
She
watching,
knows what I mean. She just
they
wants me
know what you
to.
mean.
You just always do this to me every single time. You get me to be too honest.
The listeners about want to know what you mean by too far.
When I say too far, I mean like marriage. It would probably just be like a good time. But the reason is because I just can't be bothered to explain my identity in certain things. That's the only reason. If they know it, that's great. If they know certain things, that's great. But I can't be sitting there, and explaining that I got enough to do, in this world. So definitely, that's one of the reasons why I probably wouldn't date outside my race, long term. But why is it so important to you? Why is Black love so important to you?
It used to be for that reason, that I don't have to explain stuff. That used to be the really easy reason. I don't have to explain rice and peas or why I'm moisturising my skin, or as you move forward,
Moisturising your skin.
Microaggressions. I don't have to explain all of that, right? Still very true, but more for me, Black love is also about an investment. Okay, it's about investing in us.
Okay.
Now, stick with me on this. If you buy a Black business, you're investing in the Black community, right? So you give your coin to a Black business, that money should get rotated. And if it's a Black business owner, a Black woman, she might be able to buy her kids some really good stuff, put them in a really good school, their education attainment goes up, and they get a really good job, and they start a business and they put the money back. Boom, 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 boom. Black love for me is something really, really similar. So if I give my love to another Black man in a world which teaches us that we shouldn't love each other, where he may have experienced that love, when we're together and we're loving each other, he's experiencing that love. Now, no matter what happens to us, and hopefully it's all good going forward, but we take that richness away, and then we can play that forward into the world to the next person either we're with or our families. And I know that there are many of us, and we've spoken about Black queer people being traumatized or, acting out or needing therapy. And if we give love to each other, then we will play that forward into the world, and it makes us a stronger, richer, more beautiful community than we already are. Yeah. And that's not to say that, we're in Pride Month and says that line, love is love and love wins and all that sort of stuff. Love who you want to love, right? Do what you want to do if it makes you happy and makes you walk tall in this world. My choice as a Black man, I love Black people.
Yeah, that's like my girlfriend. She definitely would agree with you.
And also, my dad would probably spin around in his grave. If I'm honest. If I brought home John, my dad would be like,
That is crazy.
I hear that. How do you feel about Black love?
Pay for it.
Is that all you got to
I
have?
think, I do. I've never dated out as anyone who isn't Black before. And it just isn't something that has been on my radar to do. You know, and also because I've got a daughter, so she's going to be 10 this month,
Right.
and for me, I think because I'm raising a black girl,
Yeah.
I just want a black person to come into our lives, that understands, going to help nurture her as a powerful black woman that she's going to be one day, and I just want anything around her that's going to help her be that person, and I just feel like another black person's the only person that's going to do that, so that's my main reason.
I get that 100%. I'm here for it. Another thing is, speaking about love, like and black love, we always hear our gay brothers say that, it's hard for them to find love and all this stuff. Like, and, the episode before that, we had a gay man on there, and he was talking about Grindr and how, like the guys are just on Grindr, it's quick, and there's not a lot of romance. Yeah,
and that's why a lot of black men go to white guys. Because at least they're going to get some sort of romance.
I mean, I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
About finding romance with white men. Dating is difficult, period. Regardless of who you are and all the rest of it. I think maybe dating as a black man or black people may be slightly more challenging for different reasons. Or for the reasons that we've spoken about before. Trauma, not taught to love. We don't have public displays of affection. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm with my man, one of the most romantic things you can do is hold his hand, right? Or hug him on the street. We're not doing that. So very often our relationships are inside. They're internal. And then also, you cannot be what you can't see. So more often than not, the relationships we see of gay men, particularly, are either interracial. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
So every time a black celebrity comes out, what's the first thing me and my boys do? Oh, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Right? So there's all of that. And you've got to do the work. Black love isn't easy. Love isn't easy. Falling out of love is not easy. I've only dated black guys in my life, right? I've had some wonderful relationships. I've dated some absolute dickheads.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't swap any of them for anything because the beauty of being with them is our blackness and the fact that the world tells me that 2 black men, you should not be doing this. And I'm like, oh yeah? Really?
Yeah.
Come on now. So it's difficult out there. It's tough. And I wish my brothers who say that, do the work, man.
Yeah.
Do the work. You will find love. You will find that beautiful black man out there. Just do the work.
I think it's about the work as well. Because
you're
some of the, if they're listening, do the work. Because some of the stories that I hear, it's like, they need to come to me. They need to find me. And if the black men are not finding me, then I'm going to go to whoever's approaching me. That's the white guys.
But if we're all saying that, if
Yeah.
everybody is saying that, then we're all just kind of like putting our heads in the sand and going nowhere. And it's that whole conversation about sexual racism online that was happening a while. No blacks, no fats, and all that sort of stuff. And loads of black guys going online going, I think it's outrageous, these white gay men. And, when Grindr took down their filter choice. And, and I was like, that's never happened to me. I've never experienced that one. And somebody said to me, why? And I was like, because I'm not looking white men.
Yeah, it's true.
I've never experienced sexual racism.
True.
Because I'm not looking them.
It's true. It's
so
true.
Why
Look
swim
in the right place.
Why swim in the swimming pool where they don't want you, fam?
That is
Sorry,
true.
our mantra's like, go where love is. That's what we
True.
say. And
Aye.
it's a word, isn't it? It's a friggin' word. Oh, yes. Do you have anything to add?
Oh yeah, we were meant to talk about what's next for the archive, but we skipped over.
Oh, yes, we did. We're talking Bear, the archive. Yeah, what is next? Okay.
Well, Jason Okandaya and I, who run the archive, are still rolling it. It's really organic, and the archive depends on submissions, so we need the elders digging those photo albums and boxes and get those pictures out. But we're just going to keep rolling it throughout the year. We've got a couple of ideas bubbling under, which we're looking at doing as time goes on. I'd love to have an exhibition of it at some point next year. It'll be amazing. But still, right now, we're just going to keep ticking it over. Because I think when we set it up, it was about celebrating our lives and making sure a younger generation could see it. And that's why it's on Insta. And I think we've been really successful in doing so, but also really successful in making it part of the nation's history, right?
Yeah.
Because black queer history is black British history and British history. And as long as we've done that right now, I'm really proud of that. And I can step away from it and go, job done.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping we get more pictures, we'll keep adding to it and it'll keep rolling. And then if some lovely funder wants to give me 50 grand next year to stage an exhibition
Listen,
at the Tate, or the Barbican or wherever, we're here.
Yeah.
Do you know, I think this bit is off off the record. But I did a panel with the guy that's doing the LGBT museum. You've heard about that?
Yeah, the LGBT music, Joe?
Yeah.
Joe Galliano.
And we were talking about like the Black history. I was asking, is the Black history going to be involved in this? And he just said something about, if I wouldn't want to do this if it wasn't as inclusive as it is. So I told him about the archive. So I was just like, so is the archive going to be included? Have you hit up? And he was kind of like, no, but I was thinking,
yeah, I mean, off the record. I mean, Joe and I are just say we're what's the word, acquaintances, and we know each other through work and stuff. And I'm involved in Queer Britain now, and I've just done some records with them as well. So I think that, and again, this is going back to about taking spaces. So this is about me going in and saying to Joe, right, okay, I know you, we work really well together.
Yeah.
Where's the streak of blackness in the museum?
yeah.
The good thing about Queer Britain is that there are black folk who are involved behind the scenes, so people like Ajamu are involved in it, so I think that we can rest assured that we are now in a space where institutions like that understand it's really important, and I think that folk like you are on panels and are asking the questions and are pushing. So I don't think there's any space that can open which talks about our history in this country without us being incredibly prominent and incredibly visible.
Definitely.
But I say that with the caveat that we, as people of colour, we have to be the one that needs to be putting that stuff out there, because again, they're not going to do it easily. And we have to provide that stuff.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. But you have actually taught me the importance of taking pictures and documenting things, because I'm not one to do it. But now I'm just like, oh my God, people need to know I was here.
Yeah.
People need to know I was
It's true.
here.
Like all the pictures on our phones and stuff like that. It's not gonna cut it. We need physical.
Yeah.
Like my parents have all the photo albums, and even though they're catching dust up in the attic and stuff, they still have
Your
it.
great grandkids are gonna go through those.
Yeah, like this family.
You're not going to go
members-
through your phone, are they?
No, exactly.
Exactly. Do you know how many precious pictures that I've lost with my daughter because they were just on my phone, and it hurts. And I'm not gonna get that back. Obviously, it's in my memory bank, but it's never. It's something I can show her herself. Even.
Right.
So like, definitely printing pictures.
Yeah. I've got a big box, like massive box at home.
Yeah.
Which is like 30 years of like pictures, which I've lots.
So when you guys were at Pride and all the celebrations, everything like that, did you guys just get your camera out?
Yeah, I mean, you take your camera out. You spoke those little disposable cameras, right? Which you probably remember. You take one of those with you. Ajamu would always be at the festivals taking pictures.
Ajamu's
so people
really good,
always taking snaps, and that's why we've got them. So yeah, I mean, I've collected a few over the years, but hopefully people still keep digging. As well.
I hope so as well. We want to see some more.
So
even all those we see you in there, you're always having a good time.
I know. And we saw Jide.
Oh yeah, we saw the one of Reverend Jide as
Reverend
well.
Jide, that was like, wow.
So,
With his earrings.
I know.
I was like, what?
Yeah, Baby Jide.
Yes.
Baby gay Jide. Yeah, I remember when I first
I
met Jide.
loved, and you guys look so amazing and handsome and good looking and just.
There was a lot of good looking guys back then. And also even the women, like, because when we were on the way here, we were talking about where are the older queer women? Like, so when you guys upload, I click to see
I
if
always
they're,
click.
added in there, and I go and stalk their pages.
So do I.
Obviously, there's not much on their pages, but I don't stalk what's on there.
And I mean, that's also been one of the challenges that we've had with the page. I mean, anybody that's looked at it will see that it is overwhelmingly male, but that's not for want of trying to get pictures. And I think what's interesting about the archive is that there is loads of stuff out there, but there are still lots of people who aren't out, you know, or they're out, but they're living really, really quiet lives, or they're not on Insta, they don't want to be part of the world, you know. There are a couple of pictures that we posted, and people are like, happy to post, but don't tag me, don't name me, you know, you're not going to recognise me now, that sort of thing. So people still want a certain amount of privacy, which kind of makes me go, damn, the internalized homophobia that we held after all these years is some big hill for us to get over. So the people that have submitted, I think, are incredibly brave, you know, to share that narrative with the world, and they get what we're trying to do as well. So again, I want more women. We had our first pictures of trans folk recently, Miss Kimberly and Win, which was bloody amazing. So we just want to keep building that up. So I need to get back and start digging up.
Yeah, maybe if we know some people, we can tell them to add some.
Please.
We actually do know some people we can ask.
Do we?
Yeah, Charlie's aunties, her gay aunties.
There you go. Get the aunties.
Yeah, even this summer, we were like grilling them with so many questions over the summer.
Really?
At a baby shower, we saw them.
Yeah.
And they were just telling us that we're just like, because they were kind of looking at us and they said,
They were smiling
yeah,
at
they
us.
just kept smiling and we didn't know them. They just kept smiling. They're like, you're just here with your girlfriends, just being free. And she, do you know, it's just beautiful to see because
Yeah.
we just weren't like that, you know?
Yeah.
So it was nice. Even like, she was like, even now, even when we're together, there's still a certain distance we keep between ourselves in public. Even though we know it's okay, it's just, we're just stuck in our old ways. And that's what she was telling us. But it was nice. She was just telling us lots of stories. And she's like, you know, some people fall off and go and get married to straight people and stuff like that. She told us that as well.
It's really funny because we were looking for somebody recently, like we were hunting this guy down for something. Hunting. And someone said, you know, he got married and he's got 2 kids now. And I was like, what? I was like, yeah, he lives out in so-and-so and he's got 2 big kids. I was like, raw. That boy was all up in the club back in the day.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be them ones. It's going to be them ones.
Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yes. This was good. I like this.
Yeah.
This is good.
This amazing episode. I love
Yes,
this.
we love it. We love it. So, tell people where to find you on social media and tell them about some articles as well. So, go read some articles. That's why I don't watch TV because, you know.
You're reading
She
all
reads
the
articles,
You're reading
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
So you can get me on my socials at MarcT_, it's MarcT _01 on all my socials. Check out my website. So my company's called The Love Tank, CIC, and our big project is Prepster. We provide lots of sexual health information for queer community. So definitely check them out. I've got some amazing articles, some Guardian features, independent. There's loads of stuff that I did over the past few months. And just Google my name.
Yeah, I was going to say just Google.
But definitely watch a documentary, Saved by a Stranger.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Even talking about prep, like Phil came on and told us so much about prep.
Yeah.
So much we didn't know.
So
And, you know, some people even messaged us afterwards and like, oh, they didn't know about it. And it was nice to hear. Even some straight people that were like, but the thing is, prep is for everyone.
It's for everyone.
That's one thing we that Phil came on to kind of tell us about. It's actually for everyone.
Yeah.
So,
But the other thing we're also interested, just quick sidebar, I mean, because, you know, just think about the audience, is that, you know, at the Love Tag, we're all about community health and queer health. And one of our new projects we're going to be looking at launching later this year is around queer health in particular. So I'm really interested in thinking about women's health as well, and Black queer women's health. You know, so think about cervical smears, breast cancer, all of these conversations which we're not having in the community. When was the last time you saw something which was targeting you as Black queer women, which said, when was the last time you had a smear?
none. Nope.
When was the last time you checked yourself for breast cancer? For
When was
lumps?
the last time?
Right?
never
So
seen
wouldn't
something
you like
like
to see
that.
something with Black
Yeah.
queer women fronting that and talking about that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Right, the Love Tank's going to do something. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Tutu's podcast and the Love
Let's
Tank?
do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Come on now.
Do you know I've had 2 smear tests.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got the first one, my mum was onto me because the letter came in the house and she was like, I was like, no, like, I don't need it. Like, what is it? To me, it was scary as well. And then when I finally went for it, I said, do you know what? It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was a bit of a struggle, but it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
And then I went for the second one. Around the same time as my girlfriend went for her first one because she was scared. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go and you're going to see there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But 100%, especially as like masculine
Yep,
presented women
just about to
don't
say
go
that.
for it
Yeah.
because they're scared of the thing that's going to insert and
instrument,
swab
yeah.
and like, they don't go for it. So I want to tell you guys, go for it. Go for it.
Let's do some work.
Let's
Yeah,
do it.
yeah,
Let's
for
do
sure,
it.
for sure.
Okay.
But yes, thank you so much.
My
Thank you
pleasure.
so
Bless
much.
you both.
Guys, don't forget to use the hashtag Tutu's Podcast and Conversation. Make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Music. And until next week, peace.